Have you ever felt like you're not good enough, that everything always goes wrong for you, or that no one likes you? If so, you might be falling victim to some common thinking errors that distort your perception of reality. These errors are called cognitive distortions, and they can make you feel anxious, depressed, angry, or even hopeless. Here are 15 ways that we convince ourselves that our lives are much worse than they actually are. All or nothing thinking. You see things in black and white categories, without any shades of gray. Things are either good or bad, right or wrong, without allowing the flexibility of other possible options. For example, you think you're a total failure if you make a mistake or don't achieve a desired goal. Overgeneralization. You draw a broad conclusion from a single event or piece of evidence. That is, because one event happened in the past, you may generalize it to all future situations. Examples of this involve thinking that you'll never find love again after a breakup, or that everyone hates you because a person was rude to you. Should statements. These are statements that you tell yourself about what you should do, what you ought to do, or what you must do. You can also apply them to other people, creating unrealistic standards that will probably not be fulfilled. When we're too rigid in our thinking, we're more likely to be disappointed, angry, or resentful when others fail to meet our expectations. For instance, you may think that you should always be perfect and never make a mistake, feeling ashamed or frustrated when you fail to meet your own standards. Or you think you should be able to handle everything on your own, and you feel weak or helpless when you need to ask for help. Magnification or catastrophizing. You exaggerate the importance or severity of something. You may think that a minor mistake at work is a catastrophe and will ruin your entire career. Or if you have a minor physical ailment, you might think that you have a tumor or that you might die from it. Minimization. When you minimize, you're downplaying the significance or impact of something. For instance, someone in an abusive relationship may blame themselves that it was their fault for their partner's inappropriate behavior towards them, or that their abusive partner is not that bad. Mental filter. You focus on the negative aspects of a situation and ignore the positive ones. For example, you dwell on the one negative comment you received in your presentation and forget about any of the compliments you got. Discounting the positives. You reject or minimize positive experiences or achievements by saying they don't count or they were luck. For example, you think you did well on a test only because the questions were easy, or that someone praised you only because they were being nice. This distortion can occur in those who have low self-esteem. Mind reading. You make assumptions about what others are thinking or feeling even though they haven't told you. For example, you think your friend is angry with you because they didn't reply to your text, or that your partner's cheating on you because they came home late. But you won't need to read their mind when you openly and calmly communicate with them to better understand their behavior in that situation. Fortune telling. You predict negative outcomes for yourself or others without considering other possibilities. For instance, you think you will never get a job in your field or that your relationship will end badly, sabotaging your own success before you have a chance to see the outcome for yourself. In actuality, it may end up much better than you initially thought. Emotional reasoning. You base your judgments or decisions on how you feel rather than on facts or logic. For example, you think you're completely worthless because you feel sad. Labeling. You assign negative labels to yourself or others based on a single trait or action. You may think that you're a loser because you failed a test, or that someone else is a weirdo just because they have different interests than you. Personalization. You blame yourself for things that are not your fault or take things personally when they're not intended that way. For example, you think it's your fault that your friend is depressed, or that someone's joke was intentionally meant to hurt you. Blaming. You blame others for your problems or feelings and avoid taking responsibility for your actions. For instance, you think your partner is the cause of your unhappiness, or that your teacher's the reason why you failed a class. You likely failed to consider what your role was in the situation. Was there more that you could have done to increase the chances of a more successful outcome? We can't control the actions of others, but we can control our own. Fallacy of Fairness. You believe that life should be fair and get upset when it's not. You may think it's unfair that someone else got a promotion over you or that bad things happen to good people. Fallacy of Control. You believe that you have more control over things than you actually do, or that you have no control at all. For instance, you think that if you worry enough, you can prevent bad things from happening, or that nothing you do matters. The most beautiful people we have known are those who have known defeat, known suffering, known struggle, known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. To learn about developing healthier and more productive ways of thinking while reducing psychological distress, check out this video here. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.